Socialism. Great for some, but not great for all. Hello everybody and welcome to GetUsFree.com, a blog and YouTube channel dedicated to showing how current events are slowly eroding away our freedoms and the ways we can get them back. This video's topic, American Socialism. The progressives are undermining us all. It's sometimes hard to see through all the glitter and glam that pervades the political scene, but there is an insidious movement growing in our country that threatens the very freedom our nation has enjoyed for more than 2 centuries. We see it every day, not knowing it for what it is because it tempts us with all the things we want from society: financial security, physical safety, peace of mind. It tells us we have a right to be successful, the right to have financial security, and the right to be healthy. It tantalizes us with a vision of a utopian society where there is no hardship or suffering, where everyone is taken care of by the government if only we would grant them the power to do so. Unfortunately, the shining aura of this angelic vision blinds us from the horrible truth right behind it: that we live in a world where there aren't enough resources to go around, and that there is no chance for a society where everyone is able to be a roaring success, or be safe from criminals, or even have access to health care. The real world is inherently one of struggle, hardship, and pain. It is death and disease, bankruptcy, and starvation. Even this utopian society, some will always get more than enough, and the rest will get less than they need. This is human nature. So who leads this movement that so tantalizes us with false promises? Well, it isn't just one person or even one group. They aren't malicious, nor are they evil, nor are they going out of their way to seize power. Most of them don't even realize that they're doing us harm as they slowly turn this country away from individual accountability toward government micromanagement. They are called progressives, people with lofty, noble goals that will never stand up to the requirements of reality. People like our current president and Democratic Party don't even realize they're playing their part in the destruction of our nation. They have a vision, and it's the only thing they can see. They have dreams of programs where the unfortunate will always have access to government benefits like welfare, but fail to see that these programs increase taxes on people like business owners, who are then forced to downsize, which puts more people on government aid. They promote programs like government-regulated health care that set impossible standards for employers, who then end up having to downsize because they can't afford it, placing more people on government aid. They imagine a world with no weapons, where we all live in peace and harmony, and push for laws they hope will achieve this, but fail to see that treating a symptom like gun violence never cures the disease, our violent nature. These people are so infatuated with their singular vision that they refuse to see the logic argued by the reasonable. Our country has become a nation who governs with its heart instead of with its head. People latch on to an idea because it makes us feel good, regardless of whether it's the logical thing to do. Rather than accepting the logic that we can't afford that expensive welfare program, we allow our sympathy to convince us that we can figure out a way to support it, even though the weight of it will eventually crush us. Rather than realizing that medicine costs money and that there is no doctor in the world who is going to work for free, we rally behind our emotional need to help the less fortunate than ourselves, help those less fortunate than ourselves, and burden the already overburdened taxpayer with more demands. Instead of seeing something like a mass shooting and realizing that an inanimate object wasn't the thing that walked into a school and killed those children, we focus on the scary image of an assault weapon and the amount of ammunition he was able to carry and call for laws banning those evil devices of mass destruction, ignorant of the fact that these very same weapons have saved more lives than they've taken. We all need to take a reality check and start realizing that logical thinking is what will get America back on track. Trying to stimulate the economy with stimulus packages and things like that is great, but after the first few times it doesn't work, maybe we should try the traditional and proven method of reducing government and taxes. It's a proven formula to get the economy moving again. It's worked many a time. Banning weapons might seem like a quick fix, but it's not going to stop crazy people from walking into these gun-free zones and killing dozens of people at a time when they know that nobody's going to have a weapon to defend themselves. We need to figure out why they're doing it in the first place, and figure out how to change them before they become violent in the first place. Rather than forcing health care down everybody's throats, provide tax breaks for companies who offer outstanding health care for their employees, or some other benefit that will encourage insurance companies to be more reasonable. There will come a point when we can no longer sustain these unrealistic ideas that the progressives dream of, and more than a few of us will suffer for it. Our nation will be bankrupt because we tried to borrow our way to prosperity. our people would be defenseless because we took away any means that they would have had to defend themselves, and our society will fall, and healthcare for all will be a moot point. As long as we continue to govern with our hearts, we'll never make it out of the quagmire we've gotten ourselves into. Steel your heart against the progressive sympathy machine and take a logical, no-nonsense look at what we're doing. You'll start to realize it takes much more than promises to sustain a nation. Please spread this message to your friends. The longer we wait, the bigger the chance that it's too late. I hope you'll share this video with your friends and also visit my blog at www.getusfree.com, where I post articles very similar to this one. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you have an outstanding day.